Hello, Nice here, Wizard of Legend. In the last part, we got our first taste of the free content patch, the Sky Palace. Oh, that's a new one. Has a chance to release a Breaking Twister when using Basic Arcana. I wish I could afford it. Anyway, last run looked pretty much like our normal sort of run, except that we went to the Sky Zone, and there were some new enemies. This run we're using a new basic. We're still using the Chaotic Rift because I use every Chaos spell twice, apparently. That's the rule now. It's been for a while, sort of, but I don't remember if I've said it out loud. I probably did. We've got a new standard spell, and we just earned Null Parade. Just wondering what this one is. Greatly increased movement speed for the player and all enemies. Seems bad. Pits no longer appear in hallways, but you take increased damage. Falling into pits is significantly more painful. That's explicitly for speedrunning. But why would you make something that appears in a random shop for going fast? I guess it could help you, like, maintain signature charge between rooms. Seems bad, though. Chaotic Pendulum. Depending on how significantly their lowered cooldowns are, that could be worth it. But, like, I don't want to spend gems. I don't even have gems. Yeah, we're using a new robe, though. I forget if I mentioned that. Sky Zone as last zone. Okay, that does not destroy projectiles, and we took a hit just so we could test how fast this robe regenerates our health. Oh, so it works like shields in, like, literally every shooter that exists since Halo. Okay, not all of them, but it seems like we have to not take damage for a while, and then it just fills up real fast. I thought it would act like the spiked medical kit regen. Ooh. Charge that signature. Just kill everyone. I wonder if this is one of the new Chaos spells. I'm not sure how we could tell. Oh, that's new. Increases resistance to air-based attacks. Yeah, that would have been a really bad relic before the Sky Palace came out. I can see why they waited until Sky Palace to introduce it. This one's also new, but we saw it last time. I even bought it last time. And then it got killed in one multi-attack. But it sure blocked, like, nearly 3/4 of that multi-attack. Ow. 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 Alright, don't even have to wait for regen. We got it. I guess on this run, taking increased damage from pits wouldn't even do anything. Because of limited edition robe. Just thinking back to that one cursed relic we saw, and I was like, that seems bad. But you know, it does have those signature charge implications. Anyway, I really like this basic. Although Earth is now actually the worst element, sort of like Fire was before. It's an element that's used in the trials, so there's one possible floor where it has a 20% penalty on damage, and it loses to an element in the trials, because air was introduced as a trial element. course, at least there's the possibility that you don't run into the Sky Palace. So it's slightly better than fire was before, because there's a chance that, you know. Whereas before, you always ran into both the fire zone and the water zone, which are what made fire bad, and earth was just kind of neutral. Well, I mean, you could still roll the earth zone. I still don't know what those slimes even do. I feel like this run our chaos spells are so good, we're also like not gonna find out. This is just absurd. I think this run is mostly going to look extremely strong, but it's also always going to have the possibility that we suddenly lose it. If I just like get caught in a bad multi-attack. Oh, now that could provide in-fight healing, even if I am steadily taking hits. I really hope that the max health regeneration stacks multiplicatively if I take this. It would also mean that we could take at most 7 damage, but we'd be slightly worse against poison multi-attacks. I think you still got it, right? Oh, we didn't lose any health. Overpowered. Okay. So now whenever we have 30 or less health, we regenerate slowly, even if we're still taking hits. Of course, I feel like if we're still taking hits, we're not gonna last long. Alright, were there any relics we wanted? Air is the last zone, but I feel like we're just relying on limited edition robe for our defense. Increased earth damage is mildly tempting because of bladed vine, but I don't know if buying one of these for one relic is particularly compelling, because maybe next floor we find like Amulet of Sundering, and we want to buy that and maybe some other relic. Still, I think we're already seeing the power of the regeneration robe. It's just keeping us topped off. These small mistakes don't even add up. It's just, I'm really afraid of the fact that my max health is 100. I don't think there's any getting around that. Ooh. Enhanced Bladed Vine. What's it even do? Final Vine now becomes a piercing tendril that strikes foes multiple times. Also, let's see, this travels further and lasts longer, and these don't have enhanced forms. So our spell loadout's already looking really solid. Or rather, there's nothing more to enhance in it. We've got to get more spells. I wonder if those extra hits help me build signature extra fast. Or if, like, they reduced the signature per hit, and so it doesn't actually help as much as you'd think it would. Anyway, I like that my standard spell and my signature both are about, like, holding the enemy in place and dealing a bunch of damage. I don't have, like, one that knocks enemies out of it, so I can actually use them both together effectively. I feel like on a recent run, that was sort of a problem I had, where like I had a couple spells that were individually good, but they really didn't synergize well. Anyway, that's gonna deal absurd amounts of damage, except the golem's dead. Ooh, Roxel's Pendulum. It's like a non-cursed version of what we saw before. Are we just gonna get every healing cursed relic that reduces max HP? We could also try for Perfect Time Crystal. I don't have a Fire Arcana, where I would consider the Stanza of Flames. Anyway, let's look for the shop before we make any decisions. If the Wanderer's mechanism is in the shop, I will probably get the time crystal. Like, what are the chances of that? Alright, maybe I can take signature into the next battle. Get it destroyed. Does it pull him to the middle when it's done? I'm not sure why that archer got knocked off. Oh, they roll! We've now seen one thing that the horned helmet slimes do. You'd think that the horns would stick in the ground, but they roll. Even my basic doesn't really move enemies around that much. So I just create this field of damage dealing. Alright, found this. Have not found the basic shop. Found it. That's new. Curse Eater's Vest. Each cursed relic in your inventory increases your armor and max health. Does armor even do anything on this run? Oh, this is also new. Has a chance to release an Earth Drill when using basic Arcana. That sounds fun. Our max health continues to not change as we take max health reduction. That's weird. I wonder if it's bugged, or maybe 100 is just minimum max health for some reason. Unless you have that one robe that reduces it all the way to 1. Let's just deal with the fact that enemy skill's still lit up. Just needed one more hit, but I missed. We do have 2 curses. I'm curious whether we actually gain health, or maybe our like health reduction is still like waiting in the wings to reduce our health. That did nothing, besides maybe give us armor. I don't know, maybe we'll find some more curses. Also, if we find the merchant's cart, then we've gained max damage, or we've gained some damage. Totally worth it. Speculative relic pickup in case of merchant cart. Because we certainly can't find any relics in stores later. That would just be absurd. I like mostly missed with that. Oh, that was the 3rd spell. I didn't count, because why would you bother when you're this strong? Ow. There were only 6 attacks there, they couldn't have killed me. Oh, you can't warp through the large columns. They're more solid than walls of the Chaos Trials. Oh! That got a lot of hits. That was a demo of the fact that we are mortal? Ice Spear unlocked. I think this existed as a standard-only spell before. It's enhanced. Spear is larger, moves faster, and deals more damage. So we must have unlocked the signature version. Wait, I only read the enhanced text. What's the spell actually do? Conjure a spear of ice that impales foes and freezes them against walls. Okay. I thought it was something like that, but I couldn't remember if there was a frost effect, or if it merely impaled foes. Nice pickup before the fire zone. is definitely the dash spell I would take if I was trying to go fast in a run. Ow. I was trying to spear him into the hole, but apparently I just keep getting interrupted. Oh right, after the first attempt it went on cooldown, so hitting the button didn't even do anything anymore. His damage store prices are increased. Basic Arcana damage up, all other damage decreased. Or critical hit chances increased for you and all enemies. I think if I take a crit, it's gonna get limited by limited edition robe anyway. Alright, our health still hasn't changed. Okay, that's too far to dash. I don't know, maybe crits can deal 20 though? No, I should at least go into the portal room. But as usual, I'd like to find the other special rooms. Spear has good knockback distance. Chance to burn. Increased ferocity of burn, if only I could afford both. Sinister Ledger and Journal of Midas. Loses effectiveness when taking damage, but you either deal more damage or get more gold. We already have a lot of relics. Although this one's useless. 3 of them are curses, we didn't even buy them. I was thinking of the Journal of Midas, but I think we don't have that many relic slots to even still need to fill. And we're kind of looking to sell a relic. Right. So the Ice Spear doesn't exactly synergize with the keep enemies in one spot taking a bunch of damage from everything we've thrown at them. But like, I think we have enough of that. Expanding our capabilities to can like instantly knock any enemy off of the cliff. That's a pretty good thing to add to your kit, once you've already got enough of a base of doing one thing really well. So you can like gather enemies into a line and then spear them, so it's got some synergy with the wind thing. Ooh, Flame Fusion. I've liked this spell before. Don't want to replace my dash. That might be a new spell, but why would I buy something that's not enhanced when I can get an enhanced spell for 50 more? Although, what were the relics? I guess I could consider Sinister Ledger? It doesn't really help the run that much, though. Because I feel like if you're not taking damage, you're doing well enough in the room anyway. And it's not like, we could really leverage an advantage in one room to help in another, like by saving us a little health. I don't know, actually, it might help you like after one encounter, start to like, if you can immediately kill one enemy in the next encounter, it might save you some risk. I wonder what the actual percentages are though. Let's see, the next boss is probably going to give me another enhanced standard spell, so I don't really need to buy a spell. Alright, let's do it. I never take Sinister Ledger. We'll find out if there's good reason. No, it's you. I can't pin these guys to the walls. Ow. Can still throw the spear for damage, of course. I love that little drill thing. I don't know exactly how much damage it's adding, but I love seeing it. It's like, hey, your relic's doing something. Oh, I missed. That's too far. What a surprise. And what if you could hurt yourself with your spells? That chaos spell would be significantly worse. Worse, without a T on the end. Strike the ground, creating a burning fissure that ensnares nearby enemies. I do think it's new. It sounds cool. Like, I don't think I need to buy another spell. Would like to find the relic shop. Honestly, if I found the guy that lets you buy Chaos Gems, I would probably just give him everything. I wouldn't mind relics that help me deal damage more or something. I don't think the run needs anything besides, like, playing well around things that multi-attack. Oh yeah, there they are. Speaking of, let's finish off the floor so we can give them a bit more money. Also, like, we should at least see what is in the relic shop, right? Like, I know what I just said about how I'd like to buy some Chaos Gems. But I think more what I meant is, like, I'm willing to get Chaos Gems versus saving money for later floors. Besides, how much more do we even need to buy? 4 relics? Cartographer's Quill, a bit late in the game. It would give us, I think, if we explore the rest of this map and every future map, it's like a 12% damage increase? Not bad. Ring of Reserves does literally nothing. Wouldn't mind the Sparking Sprite, wouldn't mind the Jewelry Box. Although it would be our 3rd source of healing. Or 4th, counting the robe. You know what? Well, first let's clear the rest of the floor for more money. But I'm not gonna buy any of those relics. I will just, you know, do the thing that I said that I would do. We can kill him fast. Maybe we can use the signature elsewhere. I like to kill the Shadow Men, except it doesn't go through walls. Anyway, we crit a decent amount of the time. I guess it's that Crimson Clover. You know, the thing that's enhancing both our crit and the enemy crit. Alright, let's make a deal. All of my gold for all of your Chaos Gems. All yours. Good as gold. Let's do it again next time. I should have looked at how many gems I had before. I think that gave me about 10. I was hoping for a bit more than that. Not gonna lie. It doesn't stay vulnerable very long. But if we get something like that on him, then we can easily hit him while he's doing his thing. Like this. Can I give you more gold? I have 120 gems now. Oh. Yeah, I should have fought the mid-boss first. Or I'm secretly saving a little gold for future floors to buy relics. The world may never know. Except, no, that was just a mistake. I didn't think of that. The fact that the mid-boss would give me gold. 2, 3. Thanks for standing in it. 2, 3. Is that attack where some of the floor just explodes new, actually? 1, 2, 3. Ow. 2, 3, 4. Got her with the ice spear. And we've got Aqua Beam, which apparently has a signature version now, because we unlocked something. Yeah, because even if you pick up a standard spell that you don't own in the Chaos Trials, it doesn't unlock it. I don't know if I had the standard version unlocked, so that would have unlocked too. I really like Aqua Beam. It kind of does the same thing as our Ice Spear in terms of pushing enemies off, but it's way easier to land. You can just sweep it through a room and knock everybody away. Knight. Something got evaded by someone. Oh right, because the knights evade when they're dashing. As if they had Nemo's leaf. Ow. Take that. It's actually really troublesome that the knights evade while dashing, because you can't just throw out a projectile and know you're safe for a moment because they're hit stun. Deafening Symbols. That could help us not get comboed. Cartographer's Quill. Didn't we see that last floor? Or rather, in 2-2? Kazoo's favorite hat. Wouldn't mind that. I think Deafening Symbols provides the greatest benefit to the run, though. Especially for its gold value. I think the spikes got him, actually. I don't know, maybe the second hit of the... Why do we see a mirror? Did an enemy just, like, drop that over there? Oh. That actually doesn't do anything. I was gonna say, that actually does something on this run, because this robe constantly regenerates us to full health. But, the thing Idealist Mirror does is, make your Arcana the empowered versions. Amusingly, our Dash's background turned blue. I guess, no, it always is that, like that. So, yeah, if we could sell that to the Sell Relics guy, we would take the opportunity, because we already have all our Arcana empowered. It is a cool combo to consider if you, happen to be using this robe and, find it in a run, though. Obviously, your starting relic needs to be limited edition robe, or else you just get burst by big numbers and die. Ow. But we're fine, because we're cheating. Or rather, we have a robe that is basically cheating. Oops. I should probably, like, let myself regenerate to full, just in case this is a difficult room. But, we're engaging in something known as Hubris, where, I act as if the run can't possibly lose. Oh, hey, it's you. I think I had a couple things to give you. I might as well hold on to the Curse Eater's Vest, right? It might reduce some attacks that are gonna deal less than 10. But yeah, we don't need this mirror, though. I don't know, how much more money do we need for the last 2 floors when we've already seen the opportunity to buy gems go by? Probably not much. I was thinking of also giving him the Sinister Ledger, and like, maybe I really should give him the Curse Eater's Vest, but like, I think just giving him the one relic that literally did nothing for the run is enough. No need to go crazy and sell off like 3 things. All the escorts are dealt with. That was mildly dicey. But we're full health. Kazu's favorite hat does something. Reduces cooldown, but also reduces signature charge rate. Doesn't seem worth it. We've already got cooldown reduction, even. The hat has run-saving potential. Alright, these spear guys are actually things we need to be afraid of. Alright. Oh. I was expecting someone that could be pushed off to appear there. I was like, I'll get him with my Aqua Beam. Don't really want to trade one of my Arcana at random. I like my loadout. I often do like my loadout. I just get used to whatever 2 spells drop, and of course I pick 4 initial ones that I like. Lots of dead ends over here. All roads go to the left. Huh. Free relic. Reduces earth damage taken, in case you were wondering and forgot. Well, I guess if you didn't forget, you wouldn't be wondering. Last or not, if we knew where it was, it wouldn't be lost. Anyway, everything about this run is overpowered. I think that's the conclusion, what I've been saying the past few moments. I was really worried when I took about 3 hits in a row that I was going to die in this very room right after saying that. Yeah, let's just fire our laser into a pillar for intimidation purposes, because this run is overpowered and we can't possibly lose. Alright, I mean, that's fun. Fine, or... It's some combination of letters that make a word. Ow. Just absolutely bullied those rogues. They started out lined up. It's like, how do you enjoy spawning directly into a water laser? And they're like, oh, not very much. And then I'm like, I can follow it up with some wind. And they're like, that's also not fine. And I'm like, oh, chaos, baby? What am I even looking for? I guess I haven't seen the relic shop yet. I do like to see that. Maybe there will be something that makes this run even stronger. Oh, here it is. I walked all around it. Resistance to water, chance to poison, lightning aura. I did win a run starting with the Sleepy Thunderstone once. So obviously we gotta take it. We'll probably get enough gold from the mid-boss to realize that we don't have any relic space. I don't know, maybe Noxious Dapper Cap is better than Augur of Poetry. Only thing that's going to be doing earth damage is roughly 1/6 of the final boss's attacks. Actually, I think he might lean on Chaos more heavily than 1/6 of his attacks. Oh no, it's the Fleet Lancer, we're dead. Just kidding, this run is unlosable. Alright. We'll gain some poison chance, we'll lose some earth resistance. Should've just run around the crystal, but it's more fun to break it and not pick up anything, right? Oh, right. Oh, actually we, need to revive with our hat. Because I'm dumb. Didn't count spells at all. I was like, now it's time to attack? Now it's time to attack? Okay, we actually lost the run to the Wind Sovereign. That's funny. I guess I just don't know how to fight them at all. We fought them once before. Graduation cap. Increased Chaos Gem gain for all wizards. Multiple graduation relics do not stack, required for the prestigious diploma. Interesting. Anyway, that was disappointing, just getting absolutely murdered by that boss. Can't say I'm entirely surprised, but like... yeah, that was a lot of multi-hit attacks. Anyway, I should... yeah, we'll make a new setup for next run. Maybe I should use another of the new robes. The signature charge robe. Yeah, I said the word unlosable too many times. That's what cost us the run. Let's get like a couple spells arbitrarily. We're no longer gonna use the Chaos Dash. Do we have a new dash anywhere? Yeah, let's use Ignition Rush. Earthquake Axe is apparently... oh, right, I just bought that. That's not new, though. Blazing Onslaught, I think we just bought that. So we didn't get any new standard spells from the signatures we unlocked that run. Ice Spear is a signature. I'm gonna put Null Parade on the standard slot for the sake of using something that we just unlocked in the signature slot. That seems fun. Oh yeah, what's the signature Aqua Beam? Interesting. See, resistance to air attacks, extra Chaos Gems, that Curse Eater's Vest that we had that I didn't know if it was actually doing anything to help us. Adds a chance to fire off a pair of Dragon Arcs when using Basic Arcana. Chance to release an Earth Drill. Large right button is now one of these. Recover full health each time an exit portal is used. Max health is reduced and all healing has no effect. Can expire after a few activations, then are randomly replaced with a new one. That seems terrible. But also, like, really fun. I don't know. I think it won't re-roll the Chaos Relics until we actually go on a run, since we saw the same ones before this run as we did after the last run. Oh, I didn't switch out my basic. Are either of these basic? No. We've got a dash there. Volt Disc? We're just picking up spells that are part of the update. Not really detecting any synergy between my dash and my basic at all. My dash kind of wants me to go in, all my other spells want me to stay a certain distance away. I guess this might, like, keep an enemy off of me while I'm throwing my discs in a different direction. Chance of dragons does not seem particularly good. Let's go with the graduation cap. It obviously doesn't do a whole lot for the run. Unless prestigious diploma is really good and we find the other half of it. Alternatively, if we get the jewelry box, it will increase the healing we gain from that. I think that's a defensive relic because it gives you health. No, it's a miscellaneous relic, or I don't have it unlocked. Don't have it unlocked, got it. Oh no, it's right there, I'm blind. Picking up Chaos Gems heals for a small amount. Excludes gems collected from council members. So yeah, hopefully we get some sick graduation cap synergy going on with that. Yeah, I'm just gonna unlock 2 more relics instead of worrying about saving for curses. Anyway, that's it for this part. We saw both how strong and how weak the regeneration robe can be. It's probably pretty good in multiplayer, having the person with the robe always in front, but having someone with a solid health base in case they die. You have like a boss killer and I don't know. Probably doesn't work like that at all, because you're often trapped in rooms with enemies. It's not like there's a front person and a back person. Anyway, that's it for this part. See ya!